And welcome back, Heritage Park. Richie Giuliano, DJ Yoakley with you. Game changer coverage here on YSN as well. And we move on. What a thrilling game we just had in the 17U division between the Cardinals and the Raiders. And now the Broncos and the Jets will play our second game of the day.
These are two teams that are exceptional. High level talent. These are kids that you'll certainly see on Saturdays and might even see on Sundays down the road.
So the Broncos and the Jets getting to this game. This is another 13-team single elimination bracket. This is a semifinal game here on C1. Elite, the Broncos defeated the Cardinals 33-7. They are the number one seed here in this tournament. The Jets come in after beating Metro Select the Falcons 19-13, and the Jets are obviously underseeded. The Broncos are the team to beat. The Jets, the number 5 seed against the Broncos, the number 1 seed here in our tournament on C1. 11:55, then we'll have a little bit of a break until we'll start our third game at 1 o'clock. That'll be the 12U Girls Championship game. Broncos will have the football. They won the toss. They fake it, throw near side, and still dangling on the sideline is number 4. His flag wasn't pulled. He just stepped out of bounds.
What a great showcase of speed, agility, and balance along those sidelines. Just tiptoeing along those sidelines as if he was waiting for the Easter Bunny.
The Broncos, just one of 2 teams to be 3-0 in pool play, scored 58 points. So a high-powered offense. And juking and jiving his way out of there is 26 right towards the half-court stripe. And here we go.
Yeah, that's a what we call an absolute seed.
Yep.
I mean, that was a bullet to the receiver. Bullet pass, as they say on Madden.
They got 2 chances to get to midfield. And they got 2 short chances, so they could take a long ball here. They'll fake a little stop and go towards the sideline and knocked away.
At the stop and go. A beautiful job right there.
And now we're going to have a flag.
We're going to get a holding call.
Should be on the Jets. The stop and go route on the near sideline got them because they thought there on 3rd down and short that they would take the first down, get across midfield, but we got a hold, and it will be at the spot of the foul.
Yeah, that's the old uh-oh move. Whenever the guy gets by you, and you just grab onto whatever you can.
So now the Jets in trouble. 3 downs for the Broncos to get short yardage. That penalty's crucial. They're going to stack it up.
This is interesting.
We've seen the crisscross strategy a lot. Instead, it's a handoff to the right side, trying to get out to the edge. And they missed the flagpole on the outside, and it's a touchdown Broncos, the number 1 seed, starting right where they left off.
And that's a beautiful job of understanding the defense where everybody was. You keep everybody over to the left side. Maybe you got 1, 2 defenders to beat, and the speed just too much right there for the Jets.
They'll go for 1. 6-0 Broncos. Over the middle, that one is knocked around, and then the Broncos end up with it in the end zone. I don't know how that squeezed through.
He just took that ball out of the air one-handed and got the extra. Wow.
7-0 on the start in about a minute.
That's incredible. This Broncos team is special. Jets, though, I'm sure they've got something waiting for the Broncos here.
So the 14U division will also play at Allegiant Stadium tomorrow. These are our 2 semifinal games that start at 11:20 and 11:55. Jets, the number 5 seed, looking to get the offensive rhythm going. Quick pass, it's caught, and stepping out of bounds. It's a good first down pickup for the Jets.
And that's another. I mean, these are bullet passes. There's not a whole lot of time for hesitation, and that thing is on your hands. It's quick, fast, and in a hurry.
2nd down, short yardage situation to get to midfield. They line it up the same way, stack it. Little RPO, they fake the handoff. Now they dump it off in the flat. They're going to pick up that first down and much more. He's still got his 2 flags left, and he dangles his way inside about a yard short. And now the Jets are set up in a prime opportunity here with 3 downs inside the 5-yard marker.
And this is exactly what you want. Put the Broncos on their heels a little bit. Yeah, they go down. They utilize it. They get a touchdown, an extra point. And the Jets saying, look, we got some offense too for you.
11 was finagled. He thought he was out of bounds. Thought his flag would have been pulled. There was No flagpole. Did they get it across?
Little Patty
Yep.
Mahomes right there.
Reached it over, and the Jets counter quickly.
Good stuff. So we got 7-6. Jets, Jets. Looking for the extra.
They'll go for one to tie it up, 7-6. Both teams able to score in their opening possession. Here comes 11 in motion. Into the flat. Rub route over the middle to the back of the end zone, wide open, and we're tied up at 7 apiece. Little miscommunication by the Broncos in the back of the end zone. They ran receivers across both sides of the goal line. Well, the Broncos not going to be worried with the amount of points that they've put up so far in 4 games played.
I think they'll be all right.
Oh, what a catch. Wide open here on this near side. Little 10 across.
That was a gem. He's got 26 on, looking like old school Le'Veon Bell.
The first 2 downs are the most crucial downs on your side of the field. Because if you could pick up positive yardage, you got a clean slate here for 3 downs to just get it 2 yards. Wide open again on the far sideline. Juking and jiving his way, and it's going to be a big pickup for 4.
I mean, that was a big-time catch again. They just keep going. Short underneath and fancy footwork are getting these Broncos further downfield. Uh-oh, here we go.
They're going to hurry up. The Jets, little miscommunication. They weren't ready for it. The handoff going to be pulled. 19 was all over it for the Jets. You had a couple guys on the far sideline that were still communicating with the defense. And now the Broncos set up here for their second touchdown on back-to-back possessions. Here comes that pass rusher. Able to juke out of it. Plenty of time. Throws. Oh, what a catch. But it's incomplete. We got a flag. He wasn't in bounds. All right, the official's going to meet real quick. He was not in bounds on the catch. So this should be 3rd down. A little discussion here. They're going to have to stop time.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what they're debating. A lot of conversation going on.
There was a flag on the play. He's going to pick it up. And they're just going to call an incomplete pass. So they waved that flag off. Incomplete. 3rd down. Final down for the Broncos to get it across. Man, this connection, 22 has been impressive. Being able to get out of the pass rush, and then he's wide open over the middle. That's the key for the Broncos.
It's all on the hips, man. The quarterback avoiding with the hip movement, kind of like Elvis here in the desert. Viva Las Vegas, Viva Las touchdown.
So 13-7 our score, and you could put that on 22 because that 7-yard rusher has had multiple opportunities to grab the flag and end the possession, but just unable to do so. Creating second life, and they score on back-to-back possessions. Fake the jet, rolling out to the left, and before the play, we got a false start. That receiver was across the line.
And the difference in this, Richie, is I think it actually helps the Broncos in this situation because it gives them a little bit more field, or they actually just...
Yeah, they'll kill it, so to go back to the Jets.
So I take that back immediately.
I know what you were going to say, though.
Yeah, it gives them
more
more room.
So a false start and a penalty on either a 1 or 2 point conversion stops the play.
So that actually is pretty devastating as you think about it.
Here comes that 7-yard rusher. The pump fake. Now going deep. Going up and making the grab. He's still loose along the far sideline and finally pulled.
What a play. To not only bring it down in traffic, but to avoid the flagpole. Oh, my goodness. That's high caliber action.
He went up one-on-one, and 6 mossed his defender. Created some extra room after the catch, and now the Jets countering exactly what the Broncos have done offensively so far in this tournament.
Now, if you're the Jets here, maybe you want to eat some clock?
He's under heavy duress, throws it to the center. Still loose. He didn't even know he had his flags. Touchdown, Jets.
So that's huge. Not only on the touchdown, but now you go and have another big stop, or let them get a score and hold them in the end zone. You control the clock the rest of the way.
Because the Jets will get the football out of our half.
Tom Brady always said that this is the most opportunistic time of the football game to score right before halftime and get it back.
Yep, little double dip. Here we go. Jets with the lead on the 1-point conversion. Rolling out near pylon 11, straddling the end zone, and he will make the catch. And the Jets have their first lead here of the half.
She's a beaut, Clark. That one was right on the money, right on the stick, and what a great grab.
The Jets impressive here in our first half. Not one team has been able to stop on defense. 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns.
I mean, that's what you call great offenses, right? And as good as these defenses are, you're seeing that the offense is just flexing.
All right, Broncos football looking to score before the end of the half. Pump fake, rolling out. 22 going deep. He's got his man wide open and in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so much for controlling the clock. Broncos go right for the jugular on the first play.
And they will score in a hurry. And there was some miscommunication there. Levin was pointing towards his guys coming back saying, what are we doing? Because there's no way he should have been left that wide open.
No, and here's an opportunity, honestly, for both sides. You look at this. The Broncos can get this. Are they going for 2? They're going for 1 here. Looks like they're going for 1.
They'll go for 1. It's hard to go from 2. That's 10 yards back.
But again, like we said, a little bit more room.
Yeah.
This team can be dangerous. I'm not even sure they have an incompletion yet.
That's a good point. I don't think they do. The only mishap was the false start on this 1-point conversion the last time over the middle. There is an incompletion knocked away.
Jinxed it right into existence. My apologies, Broncos.
19-14. Jets hurry on.
Yep, you're going to see the Jets on the hurry-up offense here. Still got their timeouts, though.
Under center, they don't have much time left. Taking the snap. Looking deep. They got to go for the deep ball, and incomplete. Here comes
There's
a flag, a hold on the Broncos.
Yeah, that was not only a great job of getting downfield, but selling it. He had his arm up, and he was dragging the arm behind him, showcasing to the referee, hey, look at this.
Pass interference, spotted the foul. Just like the NFL.
Oh, he knows. See, he knows where the cameras are. That's a professional right there.
Jets looking for that double dip. 3 downs to get it in. Missed the flag. Going deep. He's going to throw way out of the back of the end zone. Watch out.
That's all the way to Reno.
That dude just saved the corn stand behind there.
And I guess if you're going to get rid of it, you might as well throw it so nobody can get it.
Yeah.
Dude,
second down.
Maybe a little trade, a little corn for the football.
Corn in a cup for football.
A little pigskin for corn.
RPO style again. They fake that handoff. Looking to go deep to the end zone. Incomplete through his hands.
Oh, man, he had the opportunity. 23. And I don't know
Jets
if
are going to call a timeout.
the DB got a hand on it or not. Definitely was deflected in the corner of the end zone.
So the Jets going to take a timeout, their first of the half. This is their final down to get it to the end zone here in our first half. 19-14. Broncos are just 1 for 3 on converting after a touchdown. So they lead by 5, and those points down the stretch end up being crucial.
Yeah, this is big. This is big. And as a coach, you feel the pressure coming down on your shoulders a little bit as the clock ticks down towards those 000 in halftime. You want to get this in, especially for New York. We already discussed it. Get it in now.
Yep.
Get a twofer.
All right. Here we go. Jets third down. They called a timeout to stop the clock. Got to get it in the end zone. Here comes that rusher. He gets it away in time. Throw back of the end zone. 23 caught it, but he didn't put his foot in bounds. And that will end the half.
Yep, there it is. Halftime, Richie, so far so good for both of these teams. It has been impressive to see these gentlemen go to work. but I've been impressed with this Broncos offense. High-paced, high-octane, and high-scoring all across the board.
And the Jets have been able to counter for, being a lower seed and facing off against the number 1 seed who hasn't lost yet. The Jets have been able to counter everything that the Broncos have done, and they've also been able to score on the 1-point conversions. They're 2 for 2.
Coach Dawkins saying they're going to make a mistake on the jump ball and to let his guys kind of go loose. And that's the thing. Like, these dogs are on a chain right now. You let these athletes go and see what happens. I think right now, no pun intended, the horses are going to go out of the stable, my friend.
And what he also is saying, we got to limit the big plays and pull some flags because they have missed a lot of open field flag pulls, which have resulted in big plays for the Jets. You talk about the one where the receiver made the catch right near midfield. He gets all the way down to the 5-yard line. The one on the near sideline where he's able to score a touchdown because they missed both his flags. Like, defensively, he's saying, we know we can hang with them offensively. Nobody can stop us offensively. We are going to win or lose this game on the defensive side of the ball.
And I think that's the biggest thing. The first defensive stop, and we just saw one technically, but it was more along the lines of the clock. First defensive stop might be the difference in this ball game, Rich.
100%. So the Jets will get the football. Broncos had it in the first half. And now the Jets will get it here to start our second half. This is a 14U semifinal here on C1 and C2. Winners play at Allegiant Stadium tomorrow before the Pro Bowl.
How exciting would that be? Being in the same locker room, the same venues as these unbelievable all-star athletes in the Pro Bowl.
Get to play in some of your favorite players. Quick pass, far sideline, incomplete.
Some of those players, Rich, but some of those players are going to be back with us someday over in Canton, Ohio.
Oh, yeah. Heck, you never know. You could see some future Hall of Famers on these fields.
Oh, can you imagine?
We've seen some good talent.
We sure have.
All right, second down for the Jets, incomplete on the first try. Second half, under heavy duress. Did they get the flagpole in time? They did. We also have a flag. Now, the question is, was the sack before the pass interference? That'll be the question here. And now these officials, there's 4 of them. They're going to have to review this.
They got to sort it out. Sack counted.
Yep, sack counts. Happened before the pass. I was big for the Broncos because that's a first down for the Jets if they don't get that sack in time, because that would have been an easy pass interference call. So now it's third down. They're backed up inside their own 5. 2 more chances to get it to midfield. They're going to hand it off, little RPO style. He's got a chance to run along the far sideline, and the Broncos make the adjustment out of the half. They get an open field flagpole, and now it will bring up the final 4th down here for the Jets, and they will defer it. They're going to punt it away to the Broncos.
So back-to-back stops for the Broncos on defense. And yes, again, one was against the clock, but we said it. This could be the difference. You go down and score, it's going to be tough to get back into this game.
Nobody's been able to stop the Broncos either.
Not
so
yet.
one defensive stop could win the game for this team. All right. Here we go. Broncos have a chance to really break it open. They lead by 5, 19-14. Nobody's been able to stop the offensive powerhouse so far in this tournament. Shaking away again. Second opportunity. They got their man, and we do have a flagpole right at midfield, and they're going to mark it a first down. Just got it over by a half a yard.
Right on the line.
But now the Jets, they could give up some short yardage situations here. The ball's right at midfield. They got 3 downs to go the length of it. 22 has been unbelievable for the Broncos today. Their quarterback has led this offense. Quick strike, couple yards.
And again, I know we've referenced him a few times today, but he has that Patrick Mahomes-like feel to him when he's dropping slots in the arm, delivering at a high speed, getting to the ball quickly to his receivers so they can make plays after the catch is made.
And then he's been so elusive. The 7-yard rusher has not been able to sack him once, and he's had multiple opportunities. To the far side, that ball's caught inside the 5, and here come the Broncos. This will be the 3rd and final down.
And they're making it look easy, my friend. And that's dangerous for a team that is battling for a world title.
The Broncos, one down left to put it in. The Jets, they need to stop here bad. Looking to keep this one within one possession. Third and final down. Here comes that rusher. We do have a flag to the back of the end zone. It is caught.
And another flag.
We got 2 flags. I think it's going to be against the Jets. It'll be a touchdown for the Broncos.
Yep.
It's defensive pass interference, and they're obviously going to decline it.
So a big stand, or I shouldn't say big stand, a big come up for the Broncos there as they separate themselves on the scoreboard. And it looks like they immediately, when they scored that touchdown, the relief just came over them.
Yep. And I think they're going for 2. Yep, they're going to go for 2.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why wouldn't you at this point? So this is from the 10-yard mark. This is the first 2-point conversion we've seen here today. And the score at 25-14, why not? Like you said, they have barely had any incomplete passes today. Going to the end zone. That one picked off. Flag pulled. So the 2-point conversion unsuccessful. Still a 25-14 2-possession lead here for the Broncos in our second half. They got a defensive stop. They scored again. They have not been stopped defensively one time here in this game.
So, such great crowd response to these youngsters. Parents everywhere, fans everywhere. You see some Pro Bowlers walking around, which is awesome.
Oh, we saw in our first game, that Arizona Cardinals team, their crowd was unbelievable. Second down for the Jets. They need to score here. They're going to go with a deep ball over the middle. Juggled. Was it caught? Secured. Yes, touchdown Jets, a big strike.
What a throw. What a grab. And Richie Knock, who's there? We got ourselves a ball game. That's who.
The impact player for the Jets today has been their safety and wide receiver, number 6. He's made some unbelievable grabs. Was able to maintain possession. And now it's a 25-20 lead for the Broncos. They're going to go for 1.
So keep it safe. Keep it safe. They didn't get that 2-pointer. Defense held strong. Let's see what you can do here. But this is imperative.
They're going to go to the far corner. Ford couldn't knock it away. He's going to be called for pass interference anyway. Do we have a catch is the question. If it's a catch, you just offset it, and it'll be a 1-point conversion.
The officials are discussing it right now.
They'll give it to him. 25-21.
What a comeback this would be for the Jets.
Wait, now he said incomplete.
They're going to say incomplete.
So now they're going to reverse the call.
It doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. You're going to need another touchdown anyway.
Yeah. Yep. But it could be big if the Broncos score and go for 2 again and get it, because then you're up by 7 instead of 6.
Yep.
Those 1-pointers and 2-pointers, they're crucial. Quick strike again. 4's that underneath route. They're running him on a lot of shallow routes to kind of get things going. They got a good offensive strategy. They don't take too much on 1st and 2nd down. They kind of hunt for their prey on 3rd and 4th down going deep. 2nd down for the Broncos. They have the lead. They have not been stopped one time offensively here in this ball game. Jets looking to come up big. 22. Still loose, and I think he crossed the line of scrimmage. He did.
Flags down.
That's the first time today that the Jets have been able to keep the ball in the hands of 22 without a throw. And now we're going to have 3rd down. So he stepped over the line. There's no penalty for that yardage-wise, but you lose the down. They need to stop. This is their best position they've been in defensively so far. They'll go underneath center. 2 guys on some streaks on both sidelines. 22 steps out of it, throws incomplete. 6 almost had the pick sixer.
Goodness. The game changer play of the game right there. Just coming up a little bit short. That would have been pick 6. Take it to the house.
4th down.
What do you do here? Punt.
You got to
Got
defer. Yep, they punt it. They're going to defer it away.
Defense is winning. And let's go back to exactly what the coach of the Broncos said at halftime. They're going to throw one of those 50-50 balls up, make a mistake, and we're going to be there. Could this be a little bit of that futuristic moment where you look in that globe and you say, hey, I'm seeing into the future.
Yep.
One play at a time.
Both teams with only one stop defensively. The Jets, a little short shovel pitch here to their center. They keep their center involved, and he had a touchdown earlier in our first half. He picks up a couple yards. Second down for the Jets. And they could take the lead on a touchdown here. They trail by 5, 25-20. Near sideline, 11's there. He makes the catch. Still loose. They didn't pull the flag. And their coach has been frustrated with that. That's been the only Achilles heel for the Broncos today is their flag pulling abilities.
And that's, I would imagine, a pretty big part of this game.
I mean, it is flag football. All right, 3 fresh downs here for the Jets. They hand it off. He also has the option to throw it. Now running near sideline, and they got him in the backfield.
No problems with the flag pulling there, huh?
They try to get cute. Second down now. Jets using a lot of time.
You don't want any time left for the Broncos.
No.
That's it. You want to manage the game clock here. You win it or you lose it on your calls.
2 more downs. Got to get a crucial portion back here. They try that RPO style again. They're going to dump it off to the far sideline. Still loose, and they grabbed his jersey, and that's going to be a flag.
Yeah, that's going to be a hold.
That'll be defensive holding. And now that sets the Jets up in a great spot.
Man, this could be big for the Jets. This could send them to the ship.
And they've been using a lot of clock. They're trying to waste as much as possible. Jets within striking distance.
They're going to call timeout.
Yeah, they're going to use the clock and take a timeout. They got under 10 seconds left on our play clock. They're going to let it run all the way down to that 1 second mark, and then they will take a timeout. And with the defensive holding, I believe the Jets also get an automatic first down.
It's going to be interesting. Utilizing that clock, like we said. If you lose, it's going to be on your dime, so to speak. You're calling the plays. You're in control of your destiny.
What a game, though, by both squads. This is competitive. Both have been really competitive so far, and that's what we're going to see today, the semifinals. The rest of the way after this 14U semifinal, we're going to have the championships. This is going to be a fun day here at Heritage Park and a great event for these young athletes. So the Jets will use every second they got on their timeout to drop a potential game-winning play.
Oh, got goosebumps. I'm ready for it.
All right, it is first down. That defensive holding gives them a fresh set of 3 more downs to score. They're deep. RPO style again, trying to stretch them out, running it in 22 like lightning caught him from behind.
And they are knocking on the doorstep. I mean, if that wasn't an orange pylon, that is going to be, they are in the green zone, my friend.
Jets down 5. Quarterback wants to hurry up now. Here we go, second down to 3. Dumps it off in the flat. He's got room towards the pylon, and we've got another flag.
Holding.
That's going to go against the Jets.
Oh, boy.
So you back them up. It'll be third down. That's a loss of down.
Wow.
And they're going to take another timeout. So this will be it.
This is it. This is the game. 1 second left on the clock.
So the Broncos strategize defensively. The Jets look to win it. Down 5. And how crucial have those 1-point conversions been?
They've been everything.
They mean this game right now.
I mean, you see what 1 point can do to you. And now I wonder if the Broncos are wondering, should we have gone for 1 instead of 2?
Yep. Because right now they're thinking, hey, if we went for 1 and got it, you're up by a touchdown. Right now you're only up by 5 points.
Yep. This is it. Game on the line.
It's for all the marbles to go to Allegiant tomorrow.
Going Allegiant or you're going home.
Literally.
Maybe on Allegiant.
Out of the timeout, the Jets, can they come up clutch? RPO style. They dump it off. Can they make an open field flag tackle? And we are going to have
he got
nothing.
Tackled.
Nothing called, and the Broncos hang on here in our semifinal. They're going to Allegiant tomorrow, and that is the ball game. Wow, look at the pure excitement by these guys. They get the defensive stop, one-on-one on the far pylon, and the Jets come up 2 yards short of winning the semifinal.
What a game. Congratulations, both teams. The Jets on a great tournament, and the Broncos, who are going to be playing in the Big Boy Stadium tomorrow, right before the Pro Bowl.
We'll have our 12U Girls Championship and our Field 1 coverage. We got a little bit of a break. 1 o'clock is our set time for the Girls Championship. This wraps up our 14U semifinal. Broncos heading to Allegiant Stadium. They beat the Jets by a final of 25-20. Hang on, we'll be back in just a little bit. This is our coverage of NFL flag football here on YSN and Game Changer.